What would you do if you had an extra 2K? Not, I booked another client, 2K, or 2K because you just launched a group program or pushed an offer on Instagram and posted your butt off. No, just a surprise, like $2,000 thanks to one thing that you did months ago. Well, that's exactly what my student experienced. Thanks to one blog post, she earned over $2,000 in affiliate income, recurring affiliate income, by the way. So those payments will continue to come from a combination of Flowdesk and Google, and not in the way that you think. From that one post, she began showing up first in Google search results, outranking one of her top competitors and ghosting every platform except for Google. So if you were wondering if blogging works for business, if passive income, or the closest you can get to it, actually exists, or if any of this is worth your time and effort, this is for you. Hi, I'm Michaela. I'm an SEO strategist and blog content writer. I help business owners write strategic blog posts that rank on Google and convert into sales. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly why Sarah, the student and Pinterest manager in questions, her post did so well, and the structure that you can copy for your own review blog post to rank, reach, and convert to sales. Now, if you just want to go ahead and grab the template that I teach this with, I'll link my review blog post kit down below with the description. All right, let's just back it up first. So Sarah, my student, is a Pinterest manager and Pinterest strategist for creatives. She usually works with service providers. She's not an email marketer, is the point here. But Flowdesk, the tool that she wrote the review on, which is how Flowdesk comes into this, is something that she gets asked about a lot, and is something that she finds herself recommending to clients, to peers, to people on threads all the time. So the reason that her post worked so well is because she wrote a review post that matched what people were already searching for in a decision-making moment. And she used a structure that answers the questions humans actually have before they buy. That's me and you. Search is driven by people. So Sarah actually wrote this post back in early 2025, and by the summer, she was on track to earn almost $1,000 in recurring affiliate income. But everything kind of turned around in November and December of 2025, just 2 months. Flowdesk ended the unlimited plan. So previously, when you signed up for Flowdesk, you would have unlimited emails to send. Flowdesk ended that, which made people panic. Not in necessarily a bad way, but like in a I need to make a decision soon way, got curious and searches spiked. But she was already in that ranking space. She was already ranking top 5, top 3, and top 1, depending on the keyword. So searches that spiked were, is Flowdesk worth it? Is Flowdesk worth it now? Flowdesk pricing, Flowdesk unlimited ending, Flowdesk alternatives. And Sarah's post, is Flowdesk right for XYZ, whatever industry they were searching for. Sarah's post met that demand right when it showed up. Now, how did it get to that point to where it was ready to rank when people started searching? Well, she followed a structure that helps post rank and convert. We're balancing the bots and the humans, the bots that get it to actually show up and the humans that have a good user experience and keep it in those rankings. So she had a clear topic, she had a clear intent, and she had headings, yes, headings, that match what people search. Now we come into the converting elements, and she really got to the verdict fast. She didn't bury her takeaway, her opinions. She put the pros and cons for the right type of buyer. She wasn't trying to please everybody. She answered objections like price, features, even who it's not for, because that is what people are searching for. They want to know if it's not for them. So don't feel shy when giving your honest opinion in a review. Not everything is for everybody. And she had her links and call to actions placed where the reader was ready to convert, where they were curious and were ready to click. Now, yes, she was on track to earn over $1,000 just from published to summer, but over those 2 months, just those 2 months, by the way, was the $2,000 earnings, which is just awesome. And to answer the question of, yeah, did this actually just come from Google? Sarah ghosted. There was life, things happened. So yeah, a majority of it did come from Google. She wasn't posting daily on Instagram. She wasn't active on Threads. She wasn't launching. This was organic traffic. And here is her search console to kind of show, like, this is what she was ranking for. This is how she was ranking. And this is the amount of users that actually ended up on her website on this one post. And this is why I absolutely love search content, because it keeps working when you're not on or logged in or actively promoting, and it does work. Now, if you've already written a review blog post, or you see a review blog post and you're like, how do these even work? A lot of review posts are very fluffy and vague or too detailed about things that don't actually matter to your audience. So even if you get the traffic, the traffic doesn't convert because they don't actually help the reader make a decision. And that's what we're aiming for with a review blog post. We're making the reader make a decision. And I always get this question about whether or not a review blog post is a good idea for, say, a business owner, because they're going to buy that. And then what are they going to come to us for? And that trust comes back to us. When someone has a good experience with a tool that you recommend, with a program, with a kit, with another service provider, with anyone, anytime that you make an introduction to something and they have a good experience with it, that experience, that good feeling comes back to you, which makes it more likely that when they are in need of what you offer, of what you sell, that they will come back to you. And if you're in e-commerce and you do a roundup, there is no shame in putting your own products into your nice little review post. That's perfectly fine. All right, so here's our TLDR moment. Sarah's post worked so well because she put in the work. She followed the good structure. She knew what she was doing. She had a strategy. And yeah, she was going to earn back. She was going to have a good ROI on what she spent on the template she followed to make this post. But because of things that are out of her control, she had no idea that Flodesk was going to end their unlimited. And the same goes for any tool. Tools update all the time. New features are released. Let's talk about HoneyBook, Dubsado. These things happen all the time. A catalyst can happen that just helps these posts take off. And when these posts do well, your other posts do well too. It carries it. It snowballs, which is amazing for your SEO. And from that, her well-written post and a change, her catalyst moment, the outcome was a $2,000 2-month season with recurring affiliate revenue, because you got to think that's only from those 2 months. That doesn't include anybody who ended up putting Flodesk on a monthly plan, which she gets affiliate earnings for the next 12 months. And she's an outranked competitor, which is always great to see. If you could have any lesson, that timing is key, that things can also change in a heartbeat, and that setting your post up for success can give you the best returns, honestly. And that, yes, blogging does continue to work. So if you want to write a review blog post that actually ranks and sells, you can grab the review blog post kit in the description below. It walks you through what to include, where to include it, how to write your post, and even has templates and outlines for your keywords, your titles, everything that you could possibly need to pull together a review blog post that ranks. It's linked in the description below. Let me know if you have any questions. And if you're wondering oh my gosh, is this the right direction? Would this work for me? Go ahead and drop your questions in the comments down below. That's what I'm here for. Till next time.